Hi everybody, I'm live. Welcome to my channel. Hello. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I hope you all are doing good today. Couldn't come on yesterday, guys. My system was messed up. Quick little announcement. If you guys already know my intros, just go ahead and skip through. These are for everyone new or people looking for info. Privates are back on track. I paid Geek Squad yesterday. That's why nobody heard from me. I was totally Geek Squad fixing my stuff. If you've been waiting for your readings, they should be delivered by tonight. Geek Squad had to clean up my hard drive and save all my information. And I'm going to be having a new computer set up today. Okay, so that way everything can be transferred from my old hard drive into my new computer. And those videos that I already put all that work into is now in there. The reason I didn't redo your guys' videos is because I spent, about 7 hours of videos worth in there. And to redo them all would just double my work. So I really had to keep going with other videos. And that's why I couldn't redo your videos if you've been waiting with a live, because that would be triple the work for me. So yeah, surrender to stubbornness is what wants to come out while we're talking. All right, so I just want to get a peek on Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. What's happening in your relationship? What's being let go of? And what's being brought in? Okay. Whew. So this is going to be my surrender. It is actually called the Surrender deck, okay? And then I'm going to be using my butterfly oracles for what's being brought in, if I can find them. Okay, let's see. Here they are. Okay, so what's being brought in, I'm going to be using my tarot, and I'll be using the Rider-Waite, Radiant Tarot, okay, for clarifications. So let's go ahead and just shuffle. Spirit, please be with me. I welcome you and your energy into this room. Help guide me into the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine collective scenarios and situations. Thank you so much for your super chat, Angie. Okay, let's see what's being brought in. Oop. Quick little intro. Look at that. Heavenly signs. These are signs and synchronicities being brought in. Yes? Are you okay? You want to sit with me up here? Raya's not here. You want to sit with me? An alien? Brother's in his room. He's awake. Go talk to him. Go ask him. He's up there on his bed playing Oculus. Okay. You can ask him. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, so what is being brought in for the Divine Masculine? We'll start with you first, and then we'll see what's being let go, okay? What's being let go for the Divine Masculine? Uh-huh.
I'm going to fall down, and I got to need you to take me in Daniel's room.
Daniel, Matthew wants to ask you something. Go on.
I can't.
Seriously, guys, I can't either. I'll be right back. Gosh. Daniel, Matthew wants to ask you something. He wants to play on the scooter in the house, not outside. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. I lost my microphone sponge thing. Are you guys hearing me okay, or am I way too loud? Because, oh my God, look, my microphone little thing is gone. My sound protector thing. Oh, darn it. I don't know what happened, guys. Maybe Matthew, he probably messed with it yesterday. I was thinking that was a cute little sponge to play with. Let me know if my volume is okay. Thank you so much for the super chat, guys. Thank you. Is my sound okay? Do I sound okay? Please let me know. I'm good? Does that, okay, so I sound good, yes. Okay, thank you. Okay. Whew. Spirit, please show me what the Divine Masculine is surrendering right now. Please show me what the Divine Masculine is surrendering right now. What is the Divine Masculine surrendering? Okay, this one wants to come out. You know what's funny? It came out earlier, remember? Surrender to stubbornness came out again, even though I shuffled. So yes, Divine Masculine is surrendering to the stubbornness of their entire situation. Bottom of the deck is surrendering to silence. I think there's been a nice quiet in the Divine Masculine arena. Obviously, it's seeking solace in quiet meditation or contemplation. Let go and enter in the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So I think, I had a Hermit card reading recently, and I had 4 Hermit cards. It was a private. I had 4 different decks. The Hermit came out, and it was really speaking about alone, solace, seeking and finding, being very quiet, not a lot of communication in that relationship, but they are surrendering to stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you to communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you guys. Yasmin, did you guys miss me? Did you miss me for a day? You're like, where's Steph's freaking upload? I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I know. But we're going to find out what's really going on. Okay, because I'm going to do a karmic peek. I'm going to see what's going on with the masculine. Oh yeah, we're going to see what's really going on. Okay. Spirit, what is the Divine Masculine bringing into the arena? What is the Divine Masculine bringing inside the relationship? What is being brought forward? Divine Masculine. Gosh, I keep getting this card, adult children. So I'm working with someone who is having children changes. Now, when you read the textbook about this card, it talks about children changing. It talks about children coming from, high school or youth into adulthood, or you're just dealing with adult children if you're an older masculine. But children are prime factor for your life. Whether it says adult children or just children, children are a prime factor. And there is changes being made. Changes are happening in regards to family and children. Now, I'm feeling what the masculine's bringing into this existence right now is the acceptance of change. Because I think that, for example, if you're dealing with an older masculine and their older children did not accept the relationship dynamic between the feminine and the masculine, maybe they only accepted, their 2 parents. Maybe they only accepted their parent being alone. I don't know. But this is where children are going to surrender their stubbornness as well and accept what's being brought in. There's a time of silence. I feel the masculine may not be talking to children right now in an adult children dynamic. The masculine may be just taking a break, not speaking to them right now. Maybe there's some healing that has to happen between them. Maybe there was a little fight. We'll see what's going on. But, that's for adult children. It's just kind of quiet. Maybe they're not on your flow. There are some people that have children that are 20s, 18, 20s, and there are older children that are maybe they think they know better than you. You know what I mean? They think they know better than their parents, and they're just going to say, hey, mom, dad, you're not doing it right. You're loving the wrong person, et cetera, et cetera. So you feel criticized by your children. That's for some people with older children. For people that have younger children that are in elementary school or even younger, whatever, what I'm picking up on is there's a dynamic in the home that's changing, and it's quiet. There's a silence between everybody because I feel like the relationship is changing. There might even be a parent leaving the home because this is about transition. And at the bottom of the deck, it says healing from the past, which makes perfect sense with Saturn in Mula Nakshatra. Sagittarius, I really feel like Saturn wants you to look at the past. A lot of people right now are going to be getting into their ancestry. It's just part of the transition of the planets. You want to look at your bloodline. You want to look at your family history, where you came from, where you originated. A lot of you guys are going to be looking into your roots, okay? And a lot more people are going to be looking into their astrology chart. They want to know their past lives. So there's a lot of people looking into past lives. And, you know, if you were into tantric, if you were into, you know, Wicca, if you were into whatever in a past life, you're going to be learning about that, okay? So there's going to be a lot of research happening with the past lives and just from the past in general with your family, okay? Let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine arena. Whew. What's happening, Divine Masculine, in your life with my tarot? What's happening in the Divine Masculine life? Let the tarot please reveal what's happening in the Divine Masculine daily life. Daily. What's going on the daily? What's going on with the Divine Masculine? What's going on with the Divine Masculine in his or her daily life? First card out is the Magician. Anything's possible. So at this point, this is optimism. This is taking action. The first card out in tarot is really important. It's like the overall energy of the whole situation. And it's making things happen. Now this is Virgo and Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. I feel like this is taking lead and taking charge. Aries is also coming to my mind. Aries, being a leadership role here. There could be taking the lead in work and love and family. It's just taking charge. It's also, like I said, learning about your past life. Magic is heavily involved. Obviously, it's a magician. Magic is involved. There could be someone using magic to help the situation along. Also, this has a lot to do with putting on a show. It's obviously the greatest showman on earth. That says something to this reading. The greatest showman on earth. Masculine, you may think you're the greatest showman. You may think you've put on a very big show. And you may be putting on a show at this time for your family. But to be quite honest with you, I don't think everyone's falling for it at the moment. You know what came to my mind too? Like, you know how in the circus they have the ringmasters? And they usually have the lions and the tigers, and they put them through hoops of fire and stuff like that. I feel like they could also feel like that. They could feel like a lion or a tiger being put out on the show, put through hoops of fire, put through these tests, put through these difficult trials in front of everybody. I almost feel like a masculine feels like their pain is on show. It's on a show. We could be dealing with the Leo here too, because the greatest showman, Leo energy, performer, actor. So we could be dealing with a singer, performer, or actor, or someone that wishes they would have been. Okay, but what I see going on here is they feel like all the trials and tribulations and difficulties that they've been put through, everyone's watching. Everyone's watching. That's kind of what I'm feeling. You know, I'm just going to pick my cards this way. Let's see what's going on here. Spirit, please tell me where to go. Tell me about the Divine Masculine energy. Tell me about the Divine Masculine. Give me several cards for the Divine Masculine. Where would I go for the Divine Masculine energy? Okay, what is happening with the Divine Masculine energy? Show me and reveal to me what's really going on in the Divine Masculine situation. Tell me what's happening. Divine masculine situation, please. Divine masculine situation. One more, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I have Knight of Cups. So this is the underall energy, the hidden energy. The hidden energy is there's a true love. There's a holy grail. Somebody values a water sign, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you're not a water sign, and a majority of you who watch my channel only know your tropical signs. If you're any of the fire signs, in Vedic astrology, you will revert to a water sign, most likely. So for those of you watching who don't know anything about Vedic astrology, you are a water sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars, possibly if you are gay, that would be your lover. So I do feel there's a water sign heavily involved here. Fire and water are prominent right to the bat. Gemini's here, Virgo's here also, so I'm not going to leave them out. Let's see what's happening in this divine masculine situation. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And it's so weird because at the bottom of the deck I saw this. It was so weird. And there it is. Or I mean, earlier before I spread them all out, I saw the Ace of Pentacles. And I was like, huh, it's going to be a new beginning. We'll see if it comes out. And it came out. Then I have the King of Pentacles. So you got your Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn energy. And I have Three of Pentacles. This is going to be Taurus energy, climbing the ladder to success. Let's see what else we have. I told you, Queen of Cups. There is a divine feminine water energy for the masculine. Okay. And I have the Awakened. So this is really what's happening in the divine masculine situation. They're waking up, third eye's opening, they're seeing the truth. Okay, so let's kind of see what's happening here. You're having a new beginning, masculine. You really, really want to change your jobs. I mean, God, if you're not doing it, because this is an action card, if you're not changing your jobs, boy, do you want to. See if I can fix that. You really want to change your career platform. You're not happy where you're at. In fact, you might even be miserable. I just feel like you want to break out of your shell. You can't wait to burst out. Some of you guys may be wanting to do acting, singing, performance work of all kinds. It could even just be commercials. It could just be talking to people. It could be standing on a podium and being a preacher. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You have a desire to reach the masses. You want to reach people. You're tired of putting on a show. You want your real life to be the show. You want your real life to amaze you. You want to look at your life and say, yes, this is a life worth having. This is a life worth living. I'm waiting for the jazz in my life. I'm waiting for the pizzazz, the spark of interest. I am waiting for the excitement. So you're ready for this brand new beginning, but in order to move forward, you must heal from the past. And I see that's what's happening with the Three of Pentacles and healing from the past. You're being very silent. Virgo is prominent here. You really want to go within and see what can you do to manifest a better future. And you're in touch with your feelings. You're very emotional, okay? And you're thinking about your mother. You're thinking how your mother raised you, all the values that were instilled in you. Yes? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I know I can't do this. So I'll be right back. What do you need? What do you need? Daniel, this is the second time. No. No. This is the second time. If you get caught lying to me, you're really going to lose it. Now, out here. Out here. Okay. I'm super stressed here. I have, anyways, have my own family drama. I'll deal with that in a minute, but let's just say, I think my son got caught staying up all night. He keeps passing out on the couch. And I'm like, I thought you're fine. He's like, oh, I'm fine. I'm just tired. Really? Is that all? Are you sure you didn't stay up all night? Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Mom. Absolutely. Really? Huh. Because the one night I don't turn off the internet, I really wonder if you stayed up all night on your YouTube, on your iPad. We shall see. We shall see how he acts for the rest of the day. I'm a little bit annoyed right now, to be honest. Whew. Woosah. Woosah. Okay. So let's keep going. So anyways, there's a water sign that I feel you love very much, masculine. This would come in very strong as a Cancerian energy because I'm feeling a lot of motherly vibes off of this. So you're thinking about your mother, or you're really definitely in tune with a mother in your life. It could be the mother of your kids. It could be a friend that is like a mother to you. But I feel like for a majority of you, which would be more like 80% of you guys, and here I go again, more drama. What can I say, guys? I'll be back. Well, the iPad is officially mine. Gosh, you know, I hate electronics because it causes so many problems in families. I'm so sick of technology. I'm happy for it because look what I'm doing. But God, what it does to kids, it baffles me. It just really does. I'm so done. Whew. Okay. Get my groundings here. So what I see happening is an awakening of the soul. And I love this card. Look at this little hummingbird, if you guys can see. It resembles new life and transition. Quick movement is really what it tells me. Fast new life, fast new beginnings. The hummingbird is right by his head. So the hummingbird's like, wake up, this is a new life. Energy, zest, movement, quick, let's go, let's do something here. Awaken quickly. And look what's growing under the masculine's feet. All these leaves, all this foliage. Life is coming alive under his feet. Things are growing under him. I feel like there was a volcanic eruption before this happened. I feel like there must have been a tower moment that brought this on. But the divine masculine is actually having memories of a past life. And my right ear's ringing as I'm saying that. So I think it's very true. I think DMs, okay, male or female, you're having some pretty amazing dreams. I really think you guys are having vivid, very vivid, almost astral dreams, past life, and you're just like, what the heck? I think you wake up and you might remember them for a little while, and then you may forget. Some people will remember it throughout their life. It's just an amazing dream. It stands out above all others, and it sticks with you. I had a dream in March last year about pyramids and huge people, like 8 to 10 foot tall people that were covered and shrouded in, well, I guess just these hooded capes. And I couldn't see their face. I think I did see their face, but I just don't remember what they look like. But the instant knowing I had in my dream was they were the watchers. And they were the ancient ones, the watchers, the fallen angels. And I felt that, and I felt a lot of them were not good, okay? And this has to do with the fall of mankind, I do know. And I do feel, I know it sounds crazy, but I felt, honestly, like there was Atlantis very nearby. I felt like even though I'm here in the land of the pyramids, it was covered and surrounded by water. Like there was water everywhere. But here's the desert. Here's the oasis. Here's palm trees. Here's sand. and pyramids, but then I felt like we're close by water, so that doesn't quite make sense, but that's what was going on in my dream. And I dreamed that I pulled out a map to find out where I was trying to escape to move, to get away from this apocalypse. And on the map, it was the old world, or it was a new planet, I don't know, but we had a huge country, and it was circular, and it was surrounded by water. No, it was not the Pangea. It didn't look like the Pangea. It was smaller than the Pangea. It was just a very large continent, or a huge body of water surrounding a very large piece of land. And anyways, yeah, it was weird, guys. It was weird. And this dream happened last year in March. Why do I still remember it? I don't know. I really just don't know. But I had been there before. I saw my hands, I saw my legs, I saw my feet, I saw me running, I had swords. I was definitely me in that dream. And these huge hooded people that were huge in stature, just wide shoulders. These were definitely the fallen angels. Were trying to gather everybody in the town and in the city. And it looked like Rome. And as soon as I left the pyramids, I was going up hills into the sand. And then there was like this city, okay? And it looked like, Italy. It looked like ancient Italy or Rome, whatever. They had huge limestone pillars. They had fountains. They had greenery. Even the floor, the ground was like, it was like marble. You know what I mean? Not marble, but limestone. There was no sand or dirt or cobblestone roads or just roads. This was a complete layout of a town and a city that had huge, like 3x4 sized, limestone bricks in the ground. And it made up the whole entire ground in the city. It was limestone. It was white. It was beautiful. And it was stone. It wasn't dirt. It wasn't anything else. So like the whole city floor was just all these stones. And then in the middle of it was Saturn. It was the statue of Saturn. I didn't know who it was then, but it was a Roman depiction of the planet Saturn. And he was there with children all over his back in the statue, and he looked very evil. And I'm like, what is he doing to these children? Eating them, hurting them, pedophilia? Like, what the freaking hell am I dreaming? What's going on? But now that I've woke up and awakened, I realized that Saturn represents karma, death, the ending. So he represents an apocalypse, especially for a town. If I'm dreaming about it, he represents the death and the ending. And more importantly, Grim Reaper, just karmic death. It's going to happen. And so I saw that, and there was nobody in the town. Nobody was there. And it was empty. And I'm like, where are all these people? And I think I was looking for a loved one. I was looking everywhere for them. Couldn't find them. I grabbed my map, and I was trying to escape this apocalypse. And when I looked behind me, this was the terrifying part, guys. And I wasn't even scared, but I knew in my dream what was going to happen. And I looked behind me, and the pyramids were alive, guys. The 3 pyramids were freaking alive. Not like they're living beings, but they were awake. They had energy in them. They were moving. They had light coming out of them. They had a white, humongous beam of light coming out of the top of the pyramid. It was almost like the pyramids were spaceships, but they weren't going to fly off. They were just risen from the ground, and I think they were vibrating, and then these big white beams were coming out the top of them. And it was like a power source, okay? It's a freaking power source. It's the pyramids. Who thinks of stuff like that in a dream? I've never thought of that. But yeah, and the scary part of my dream was these fallen angels, these humongous 8-10 foot beings, very real. I don't know why they were all cloaked, but they were in my dream. And I think that just represents that they were evil. It represents they were dark. They were a dark force. And all the people from the town were much smaller than them. They were just human size. They were running around trying to get away from these cloaked fallen people, these beings, these watchers. And they were in charge. They knew what they were doing. They knew about astral travel. Taking people's souls is what they were doing. And it was very dark. And every human being was being taken to these watchers, and there was only like 20 of them. And there's hundreds of humans, but they were overpowering all of them. Probably through spiritual powers, psychic powers. They were overpowering all of them. It was easy to them. And they would grab the little humans like dolls. I mean, they would just grab a little human like this, you know, and hold them. And their life force would come out of the human. The life force was a light, and it would come out of the person. And their soul and their astral spirit body would come out of them, and their body would drop to the floor like a dead person. And then their spirit would go fly up, arising over the pyramid into the beam of light. And if you could imagine a beam so big and so thick that 20 souls in circumference and inside could fit in that beam of light. And all these souls were in the beam of light, these astral soul beings, and they're flying up into space, into outer space. And I looked up at the sky and I could see the stars. They looked closer than, you know, normal. And it was like they were going somewhere, guys. They were leaving this planet. They were going somewhere. I don't know. But it was weird. It was a crazy dream. And I'm not going to share the whole dream, but I'm just saying those kind of dreams, and I've held on to that dream since March of last year. And it's so weird because usually I forget all my dreams, but that one dream I'll never forget because it felt like a memory. It felt like a past event. And long story short, masculine, you're having dreams like that. You're having some kind of insane dream that you can't explain. And I don't think you're talking to anybody about it because we have surrender to the silence. You're thinking about your dream. You're trying to figure out about your dream. Did I open my third eye at that time? No, I didn't. But you're trying to remember this dream and make sense of it. You're trying to piece it together. And I think you might be recalling past lives, masculine. Because look right here, it's two people, excuse me. It's two people. Well, it's like one soul, but one's an astral body and one's a human body. And one is much bigger than the other body. And it was kind of like my dream, like there was bigger people. It was bigger watcher people. You might be remembering a past life somewhere. Who knows? But I really feel like you're in touch with that. You're very deep into your past. This Queen of Cups is very spiritual, very intuitive, and I think that you're also just really diving into the spiritual aspect of life. And I think that's very interesting, that you're graduating, Three of Pentacles, you're working together with this divine feminine energy, which is a water energy. You're working with her or him. It's a feminine energy, and you want to graduate. You want to succeed. You want to ascend. You really want to ascend with her or him. You want to awaken. Your soul is actually crying out to you in the silence of night in your dreams and in the silence of your thoughts. Your soul is saying, wake up. There's something in the past that has to be healed. I want to find out what that is. What needs to be healed for the divine masculine? What needs to be healed for the divine masculine? The Hanged Man and Temperance here at the bottom. So this is, again, an awakening. This is so creepy. Oh my gosh, look at that. 2 awakening cards. You know, oh my God, this is insane. So yeah, you have to pause for perspective and being awakened by God and the universe and your soul from the past. You are completely awakening to your past lives. Oh my gosh, goosebumps, chills, freak out. Like I'm feeling a freak out coming on, guys. This is for real. Then we have Temperance, Archangel Guidance. This is Archangel Raphael. This is severe healing from the past. And that's this card right here that I'm clarifying, healing from the past. You are most certainly moving forward, but the past recollection is really going to be... I think it might have something to do with a mother. We have the Empress here. So she is a mother. She's a wife. She's the divine feminine. She represents Cancerian and Taurus energy. She represents Libra also, which is balance, balance of nature. But more than that, she represents Venus, the love and the abundance that this physical world has to offer. So she's very much connected to this physical world, as connected as she is in the universe. It's like a planet or a spiritual soul coming down here on earth, taking up residence and helping everything to grow. She's a magical power. And she also represents divine healing. So I think we could be working here with an earth sign. Okay, Virgo is a very strong possibility, but I am perfectly happy to say that Capricorn and Taurus, you're here too. But this earth sign, divine masculine energy is really coming through very strongly. And I just feel like healing from the past is big. You may have a rough history with your mother. Healing from the past, this could be abuse, this could be loss. You'll know what story works for you, but it's a difficulty and it's painful. Whatever the storyline is between the DM and the mother, it's a very difficult past. It's either because they're gone, they're many, many miles apart, or there is a distance by death, or there is abuse, or there is a disconnection from the divine feminine mother, okay? The mother energy. King of Cups is here, so I have a perfect pair on the table. I've got Queen of Cups and King of Cups. So there's a divine counterpart for you masculine, strong water energy, a lot of love here, a lot of beautiful romance. This is true unconditional love, not expecting anything in return. Very, very spiritual. And the King is looking over here at the Queen of Cups. I want to say that I think there must be a connection between the mother and the divine feminine. There's a spiritual connection in feminine. And it could be through dreams. It could be physical. They just communicate. They get along. They get along very well. They understand each other. There's a lot of soul family coming through. And I just feel like you have soul family with your divine feminine. You guys are part of one larger collective, but more than that, you're a tight-knit little soul family. And I do feel that the universe and a mother wants to bring you guys together. There's been a lot of pain in the past between you guys. Ten of Swords. Someone here feels very defeated, and I feel it's the Queen of Cups. She feels defeated. She's tried to commit. She's tried to be there for you. Okay, Taurus Hierophant energy. This is also Sagittarius energy. It's about seeing the higher side of this relationship and trying to make it real, trying to make it physical. Are you guys here? Can you hear me? I want to make sure this is still working. It looks like when it freezes, I get worried and I don't know if anyone's still there. My hands keep looking like Matrix. Okay. Let me know if you guys are here. Something's weird's going on with this live. Okay. I don't see any comments. I don't know. Shoot. I hope everyone's still here. I don't know. I'm just going to keep talking. The clock is still ticking. I'm just going to hang in there and I'm going to hope you guys are still there, but there is something weird going on with the comments. Okay. So I don't see any comments, guys. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant, this is complete defeat of a lack of commitment. The Queen of Cups feels like you've defeated me. You've hurt me. You've backstabbed me. You've betrayed me. Maybe with a Taurus, okay? Maybe with a Sagittarius. Maybe with a Libra. Gemini also, but you have hurt me to the point of no return. I feel defeated and hurt and abandoned. I'm honestly... communication is at a stop, and that's why we have surrender to silence, Ten of Swords. I feel like there is silence between you and your divine feminine. A lot of silence. Even if you guys talk, it's not the same. There's a loss, because Ten of Swords is a death and a new beginning, but there's a loss, and I think that's what's being healed and mended here. Yeah, look at this, Nine of Swords. Someone is really stressed out about a commitment. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Four of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Someone is really hurt and stressed. Sleepless nights about a commitment. Masculine, you are committed. Dude, woman, masculine, you are committed to someone. Completely committed. You may even be living with them, or you just feel like you're married to them. You feel a very strong commitment to this other energy, Libra, Taurus energy. And you're just like, gosh, dang it. I'm not committed to my divine feminine, my Queen of Cups. I'm Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. I am quiet. I am hermit mode. Communication sucks. Oh my gosh. We have the King of Swords. Yes, the communication really, God, I don't even want to say. Ouch. Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Damn. Page of Swords. Oh my gosh. I'm already hurting. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it out. Five of Swords. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Bottom of the deck. Six of Swords. At least you're trying to move on from that. Ooh. It almost hurt bringing these cards out. Seriously. Oh, okay. So there's been some intense, painful communication. I mean, who let the dogs out? Who let the damn dogs out? And I thought this was going to be a quick reading. You are with a karmic relationship at the moment, obviously. This is stressing the both of you out. It's total third party. You are fighting. There's a lot of competition at home. There's a lot of disagreements, suspicions. Your karmic is extremely suspicious about what are you doing behind their, let's just say a week, 2 weeks, maybe years, maybe months. I don't care. Let's just say 4 weeks because I have it on the board. 4 weeks. Let's say you've been really good for a month. For a month, you've been faithful. For a month, you've been honest. For a month, you've been really giving it your all. And it doesn't matter. Because in the karmic relationship, they're bringing up the past. The past is like a ghost, and it's come back to kick your ass and haunt you. You've been very stubborn, and now you're quiet. You're working ahead to get back into communication with this divine feminine energy, this Queen of Cups. You're awakening. You're having these vivid dreams and these recollections of the past. In fact, your emotions are coming back from the past. Instead of fighting your emotions, you're trying to work through them. You're letting your resentment and your stubbornness die. Okay, Ten of Swords. Not going to deal with it anymore. You're like, I'm not going to keep fighting this. I want a new beginning, Magician. I want a fresh start. This is all a show. My life, my job. Everyone thinks I'm happy. Everyone thinks I enjoy my job. Everyone thinks I'm happy in my relationship. Even the person in the relationship with me thinks everything's good, but it's really not good. None of it's good. In reality, I am getting a cold, hard look at my life, and I want to change it. I want a new beginning. I want to run my own business. I want to escape from this commitment and be free. Strong Saggy energy, with this Temperance. I want to be a free person. I don't want to be tied down, chained down. I want to be creative. I want to explore my life. I want a new stabilization. I want a new commitment based on passion, not oaths or responsibilities or what looks good to everybody else. I want a commitment because that's what my heart wants, not because of what everyone else wants. I do feel, masculine, you're moving on. You're going to be getting out of the situation. I see that you're going to be making big moves over the next month. Over this week, there's been some intense communication between your feminine and your karmic. There's been fights, disagreements. There's been corresponding through text that hasn't exactly left everyone feeling so good. Okay. It looks like you're running the opposite way from the divine feminine right now because there's fear involved. But mostly I just see cockiness. Death is here, so there is an ending. There's a death and a transformation, a spiritual transformation, a spiritual rebirth. So that's good. All this is dying. Major Arcana, boom, on the board with the Empress and the High Priest, the Hierophant, Temperance. So if I look at just the major arcanas, Hanged Man, Death, High Priestess, Hierophant, Temperance, just at those few, I want to say that you are waiting right now to get free. You're waiting to break free. You're awake. You're having these vivid dreams and these realities shown to you. The angels are healing your heart, which is a big part of this. There's some wounds between you and a mother or the mother of your kids or both, and those are being healed and mended. There's some hurt feelings on the board between the feminine and you. You understand that. You're their divine counterpart. You want to mend their heart too. You want to go heal that and fix that. The divine feminine also wants to heal and recover the relationship, but right now communication is really crappy. There's a new stable beginning happening for you guys. Emperor energy. Love and passion is being reestablished. And I do feel a reconnection between the feminine and you very soon. But within days or just days ago, there's going to be a huge death. Okay, this is all going to be in about a 10-day radius. So 10 days ago, 10 days to come, there's going to be a huge death. And there's an ending of a relationship and possibly the beginning of the new one with the divine feminine. That's what I see happening for you, masculine. So let's go ahead and see what's happening for the divine feminine. I think I'm going to click off because I'm not sure if this is working. I'm going to go ahead and end this divine masculine reading, and I'm going to catch up in a part 2 for the divine feminine. So I hope you guys follow me over there, okay? I'm going to click off. I'm going to go to a new video. Find me there. I will do oracles for the DM and the part 2 reading for the feminine, and I'll do all the above for her as well, for him or her. And we'll get a little bit more in depth about karmic situations. But for right now, I'm going to end this because I'm not sure how this video is going. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.